Hello, my name is Todd. I'm the Assistant Director of Culinary here at the University of New Hampshire, and today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely dish called Koshari. It's an Egyptian street food. It's what it's based on, this recipe, and it uses a lot of plant-based ingredients that are mostly found in anybody's pantry. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a whole onion and we're going to cook it down until it's nice and crispy and dark brown, a little bit past golden brown. That's going to be one of the condiments that goes on top of this dish. So we just slice the onion in half and then just cut it down. Slices don't have to be perfect. Just evenly slice as you can. Then we're going to put a pan on the fire, and then we'll put some oil in the pan, about a quarter to a half a cup of oil, good amount of oil. And we'll put the onions that we just sliced into the oil. We're going to let these cook down slowly over medium heat. This will take about 10 minutes for them to cook down. And again, they'll be dark golden brown by the time they're finished. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes now, and you can see that the onions are starting to just lightly brown, and we're going to keep going on them. You can see they're sinking into the oil, becoming translucent and soft, and they're really starting to smell very, very nice. So we're going to keep going on these onions on medium-high heat until they get even further cooked down. They'll finally sink down into the oil and be this dark brown color, and that's when we know they're ready. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes now, and you can see that so now the onions are nice and deep golden brown right here, and now we've got this lovely oil that also has the flavor of the onions as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain out the oil, separate it away from the onions, but we're going to keep that oil to garnish this dish. Okay, so I have my onions in here. I have the oil from the onions in here. Again, it's about half a cup of oil, maybe a little bit less, and it tastes like those onions. So now we're going to put everything together, and the way we put it together is we take the same pan that we had the onions in, and we start adding in some of these ingredients that we have over here. I have cooked rice. This can be day-old rice or it can be cooked the day of. In this case, it's basmati rice. We have some lentils. Okay, I just cooked off a bag of lentils, simmered it in lightly salted water until when I tasted them they started being soft. And then some leftover pasta as well. So this pan is heating up, and I'm going to add in some of the lentils, some of the pasta, and some of the rice. About equal portions of each in this. I'm also going to pour in some of that oil. Add a little black pepper and some salt. Give it a stir to heat it up. Distribute everything around. Add a little bit of water to the pan now. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. That'll keep the items from sticking and will allow them to heat up. What I like about this dish is that it uses common pantry items to make something that's a little bit more exotic, and it's also items that you can have cooked off ahead of time and sitting in your refrigerator. So when cook off lentils, cook off the whole bag. Cook off the whole bag in a neutral flavor, and then you can use these for the koshari. You can make them into a soup by adding some stock to them and maybe some vegetables and even pureeing it up a little bit. You could also make a salad out of it by adding just a regular salad dressing to it. It takes care of the lentils in your pantry. Rice, obviously many ways to cook rice and how to handle it after it's been cooked. So once it's cold, you can fry it just like an Asian style fried rice with a little bit of oil in a hot pan and some seasonings. You can also make a salad out of rice too, again by adding vinaigrette to it. And you can make this lovely koshari dish also. Okay, so you can see how it's stirring up, blending together. I can smell that onion oil. Now I'm going to set this to the side to make the sauce that goes with this as well. The sauce is very simple. It is regular tomato sauce, whatever kind of tomato sauce you have around, whatever your favorite tomato sauce is. We heat it up in a pan, but we add a little bit of crushed red pepper to it. I'm going to put about a dime size pinch of crushed red pepper into this dish for about a cup of sauce. And I'm also going to add some vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar here, but you can use red wine vinegar if you prefer. Put about 2 tablespoons of vinegar in there. We're going to stir this up, heat it up. So to serve the koshari, we are going to place some of this lovely lentil, rice, and macaroni mixture in the center of the plate. We're going to take some of our heated tomato spicy vinegar sauce and put some of that over top. And then we're going to take some of those browned onions that we have and put them over top as a little garnish.